Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new, it's Libby. Today I'm going to be doing my June hopefuls. I do have quite a big hefty stack of books that I want to try and get to in the month of June, and so it might be a bit of a long one. I'm not going to go into too much depth details or we'll be here for forever, but I'm going to go over a few. I have some book club books. I have 3 book club books, and the rest are on my radar to read in June, except one, because I need to put the first one on here. So, just realizing I had something. But to start off with, I may not finish this book in the month of May, but I'm currently in the middle of Little Thieves by Margaret Owen, and I'm hoping to, my goal is to finish it today, but I doubt that's going to happen since we are on the last day of May, so I might have to carry this over into June, but that's okay. I also have here, my AC just kicked in, so I'm sorry about that. The new Maureen Johnson book, Death of Mourning House, at Mourning House. I don't know too much about this one. It's short, quick YA thriller that I could read, and these two are due back to the library on the 11th of June, so I do want to get them read so I can get them going and finish and return them to the library. The other library book I have is Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that last name wrong. I know nothing about this. This is a book club book for Cups of Thoughts book club, and this is going to be the one that's out of my comfort zone because I have no idea what genre this is. If you know, let me know down below. I greatly appreciate it, but I know nothing about this, so it's relatively short as well, so I'm going to try and read it in June. I also have my book club book for Fable, which is The Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. This is another one that I have to read by her, and then I'll just have 2 left. So this is our book club book, my book club book for the month of May. June, not May. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. And all I know about this one, it involves witches, I believe, and oh no, it's another mystery thriller type S. I think there are witches involved. I have no clue. So, it says here, Emily Blackwood's life changes forever the night her best friend was found dead, and the love of her life, August Schultz, was accused of murdering her. Years later, she is doing what her teenage self swore she never would, is living a quiet existence on a misty, remote shores, running the family's business, the Blackwood Tea Shop, Herbal Toxics, and Tea Leaf Readings. So it's one of another mysteries, and apparently her love at the time returns 14 years later and unearths the past that the town has tried desperately to forget. So, we'll see what happens for this one. I've heard really good things, and I'm excited to get to it. I have a buddy read, A Song, Drowned Rivers by Anna Ling. I have another book by the same author on this list as well, but I don't know too much about this. I've heard good things from Cups of Thoughts. I will try and remember to link her channel down below if you're not already following her. And this one has the pretty sprayed edges from my library, and if I end up liking it, I'm gonna buy it for myself. I have a lot of romance on this list, and a couple middle grade, not middle grade, YA. So I have Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is a hockey romance, and that's all I know. I have The Goal by Elle Kennedy, yet another hockey romance, and this one follows Serena and Tucker, and there is a accidental pregnancy trope in here, if I'm not mistaken, because it was hinted at in another book by this author. I'm not gonna say which one. So this is their story. I have The Wedding Witch by Erin Sterling. I have yet to read this, so I'm going to try and get to this in June. Summer months is when I typically read a lot of my romances. So I'm going to try and get to The Wedding Witch in June. It takes place in the same town as The Ex-Hex and The Kiss Curse. Just follows different characters, a different brother. I've got one. In the Weeds by B.K. Morrison. This one is the second book to the Love Light Farms series, and I need to read this so I can get to these next two. This one follows Eveline St. James, who we meet in the first one, and this also follows Bucket, who works on the farm with our main character from the first book. So that's all I know. I have my first YA contemporary. I have The Return to the Walter Boys, and this takes place just after the summer of the first book. So, and see where this goes, and then I can watch the TV show. Why did I put this on here? I've already read this. Get that off there. I've already read that book. I have While We Were Young by K.L. Walther. This is her newest book. I've been meaning to read. I have yet to do so. I don't know why. Hopefully this June I can read this one. This one also has pretty sprayed edges. I have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bowman Young. This one has the accidental pregnancy trope, and I've heard really good things about this. I've been meaning to read it for forever since I've gotten it, so, and it's still on my TBR. So hopefully this June I can change that. I have another Anne Ling book, I Hope This Doesn't Find You, and the sequel to this comes out in June, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm excited. This one, she follows school captain, valedictorian, and it's not, and she sets the email and something goes wrong, so that's all I know. But I've heard really good things also from Cups of Thoughts, so a lot of these books are inspired by her, so I will try and leave her channel link down below. I have 2 Laurie Gilmore books because the next book comes out relatively soon. I have The Christmas Tree Farm and The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. This is book 3 and book 4. I need to read these because the Gingerbread Bakery comes out in this year as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to read these so I can get to the Gingerbread Bakery. So I have these 2. This is part of the Dream Harbor series. I'm sure you all know what this series is about by now, but it's a good series for me, in my opinion, and I'm excited to get to these 2. This one, I need to put the first one on here, which is Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow. This is the sequel, I want to say. So, See You Yesterday, and they're trapped in a time warp. And they need to figure out how to get out of it. So, the first cover is blue. So, and then I have another K.L. Walther, Summer of Broken Rules. I think this is the first one she wrote. So, one I need to read as well. So I'm gonna read this hopefully, and we'll see what happens. I don't know anything about this one. All I know it's a family vacation, and that's it. So those are my June hopefuls. It's quite a lot. I don't think I'll get to all of them. If not, I will carry some over into July. But if you've read any of these, let me know down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.